No fewer than 11 persons have been killed following a reprisal attack by bandits on communities in Kankai local government area of Katsina State. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are our top 10 stories countdown today. At number 10, Saudi Arabia, Russia, and 5 other OPEC Plus countries increased their oil production quotas on Sunday in an expected move aimed at demonstrating continuity within the cartel after the unexpected withdrawal of the United Arab Emirates. The 7 major producers will add 188,000 barrels per day to their total production quota for June amid the price pressure unleashed by the Mid East war as part of their collective commitment to support oil market stability, according to a statement published by OPEC+. At number 9, Super Eagles duo Zaidu, Sanusi and Moffi have won the Portuguese Primeira Liga title with FC Porto following a narrow 1-2-0 victory over FC Alverca. Sanusi featured in the startup lineup while Moffi was an unused substitute in the game as Porto secured the 31st league title. Both players played key roles throughout the campaign, contributing to the club's return to domestic dominance, with Moffi only joining Porto in February from OGC Nice. The triumph adds another major milestone to their careers as Nigerian players continue to make their mark across Europe. At number 8, at least 130 Nigerians have already registered for voluntary evacuation flights from South Africa as Nigeria moves to safeguard its citizens amid rising tensions linked to anti-foreigner protests in the country. The Minister of Foreign Affairs, Bianca Odumegu Ojukwu, in a situation report via her X handle on Sunday, said the evacuation arrangement is part of broader diplomatic and security measures being coordinated with Nigerian missions in South Africa. The minister explained that the evacuation plan follows directives from President Bola Tinubu, who ordered heightened monitoring of the situation and stronger protection for Nigerians abroad. At number 7, Justice Mohammed Umar of the Federal High Court in Abuja on Monday fixed May 8, 2026 to rule on the no-case submission filed by activist and publisher of Sahara Reports, Omoyele Sowore, in his ongoing cyber-stalking trial instituted by the Department of State Services over alleged defamatory posts against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The trial judge adjourned for ruling after counsel for both parties adopted their final written addresses for and against the no-case submission filed by the defendant on April 21, 2026, arguing that the application Showore's counsel, Marshal Abubakar, urged the court to dismiss the charges, discharge and acquit his client on the grounds that the prosecution failed to establish a prima facie case against him. At number 6, the Nigeria Immigration Service has warned that any alternative passport application platforms should be treated as fraudulent. In a public statement obtained from the service's X handle on Monday, it noted that recent allegations circulating online about its passport application and payment system were false and misleading and capable of confusing the public. The agency noted that the official website remains the only authorized platform for all passport-related applications and payment, whether for Nigerians at home or in the diaspora. At number 5, the Labour Party has unveiled its timetable and schedule of activities ahead of the 2027 general elections, outlining key dates and fees for aspirants across all elective positions. It's disclosed that the party primaries are scheduled to hold in 2 phases. The House of Assembly and governorship primaries will take place on May 27, 2026, while the National Assembly and presidential primaries are billed for May 29, 2026. According to the party, the sale of nomination forms for all the elective offices shall commence on Wednesday, May 6, 2026 and end on Monday, May 16, 2026, while submission of completed forms begins on Tuesday, May 17th and ends on Wednesday, May 18, 2026. At number 4, the governor of Ebonyi State, Francis Nwifuru, has recalled all government officials who are on suspension. He announced this while speaking during a church service to mark the 2026 Father's Day at the Government House Chapel in Abakaliki, the state capital. Applauding the workers for their unflinching support, Nwifuru said he had decided to honor them by recalling all suspended government officials. The governor observed with dismay a situation where some of his appointees publicly indicated interest to contest elections without seeking his consent, describing it as disrespectful. At number 3, members of the People's Democratic Party, loyal to former Minister of Special Duties Tanimu Turaki and Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde, are currently holding a National Executive Committee meeting at the Yaradua Center in Abuja. Prominent party stakeholders are in attendance, including Governor Seyi Makinde, former Minister of Special Duties Tanimu Turaki, former Governor of Niger State Babangida Muazu, former Minister of Information Professor Jerry Ghana, Senator Senator Adolphus Wabara, and former Minister of Women Affairs Zainab Maina, among others. At number 2, members of the Non-Academic Staff Union of Educational and Associated Institutions and the Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Universities at the University of Jos staged a peaceful protest on Monday over unresolved welfare demands and delays in the renegotiation of agreements with the federal government. The protesters marched from the university's main gate to the Senate building, chanting solidarity songs while demanding improved welfare conditions and the implementation of agreements previously reached with the government. At number 1, no fewer than 11 persons have been killed following a reprisal attack by bandits on communities in Kankai local government area of Katsina State. The Katsina State Police Command said the attack occurred on Sunday when bandits regrouped and stormed Jeka Dekolo and Kwalgoro villages, fatally shooting 11 persons before police tactical teams remobilized and repelled the assailants. The State Commissioner of Police CP Ali Umar Fageb condemned the attack in strong terms and extended condolences to the families of the victims. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.